This is how to get a glassy matcha microfoam in just 1 minute. It's Matcha Mondays with Michelle, and here's how to take your microfoam from this to this. I'm using my favorite matcha powder, the Daily Blend from Mizuba. You don't need expensive, super top quality matcha powder for this, but I did try it with what I'd consider to be a lower quality culinary grade matcha, and it just didn't quite work. The foam just kind of vanished, so if this is happening to you, it might just be your matcha, not you. To start, I always soak my whisk in warm water for a couple minutes because we're about to whisk pretty vigorously, and this softens the bristles to prevent breakage. You also don't need a fancy whisk. Mine is just a random $13 one from a local tea shop. The thing that makes a difference though is your water ratio. I always use a 1:10 ratio of matcha powder to water. So I'm using 3 grams of powder with 30 milliliters of water heated to 170 degrees Fahrenheit or 77 Celsius. And make sure to sift it. This will make sure it's super smooth and glassy in the end. Now with our soaked whisk, press any loose powder into the water to keep it from flying everywhere. Then whisk vigorously yet gently in a W motion. I do this for about 30 seconds until large bubbles form. Now this is the important part. I then whisk only the surface to break up those large bubbles. My speed slows down just a little bit, but not too much. And I keep whisking in that W motion on just the surface for another 30 seconds or so. Eventually, the large bubbles will disappear, and ta-da, you'll be left with a beautiful glassy microfoam. Not only is it satisfying to look at, it also adds a creamy and smooth mouthfeel. You can drink it as is or add it to a cup of milk for the creamiest latte. These tips are just based on my experience, of course, but hopefully it helps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.